Hey yogis, and welcome. My name is Janine, and thank you so much for joining me here today. This is a 15-minute full system cleanse and reset. 10 minutes of this practice will be completely seated so it can be done anywhere, and 5 minutes will be standing so we can invite in a little movement and energy into the body. This practice is primarily focused on the lymphatic system as well as the nervous system. We will work through some different techniques to help promote movement through our lymphatic and nasal passages, as well as bring in some gentle tapping and swiping to help regulate and send signals to our parasympathetic nervous system, letting it know that all is well and all is safe. So whether you're feeling a little overwhelmed, or perhaps your energy is a bit stagnant, or you're coming into a cold, this practice should help to clear things out and leave you feeling calmer. So let's go ahead and make a start, finding yourself in a comfortable seat. Maybe you would like to sit in a chair for this, or finding yourself on the ground if that feels better for you today. Wherever you are, just bring your hands now onto your thighs, palms facing down to help promote grounding. Feel your feet firmly rooting down into the earth beneath you. And let's begin to take a few deep, full rounds of breath. Breathing fully in through the nose and an encouraged sigh out the mouth on your exhale. Doing that 2 more times on your own, following your breath, letting yourself let something go on that exhale. Fullest, deepest breath you've taken all day, in through the nose and out through the mouth. From here, let's begin to shrug our shoulders up towards the ear, maybe bringing one up at a time, rolling your shoulder blades back behind you, just feeling out the motion in your shoulders here and warming things up. Remembering that throughout our entire practice today, we want to take full and deep breaths in and out. And you are always encouraged to make any noise, to sigh, to hum, to do anything you need to help you release. So we'll begin by bringing in some gentle tapping onto the face. So bringing your fingertips over your eyebrows and just beginning to slowly tap side to side along the forehead, coming down onto the temples. Feel free to close your eyes down if that feels good for you here, but just tapping lightly onto the forehead. Let's bring it up onto the top of the head. Little taps and little pats. Being gentle, you don't need to go too hard. This movement can be quite calming when we're feeling a little anxious or overwhelmed. Bringing your fingertips back down onto the forehead, circling around your eyes, so coming onto the tops of the cheekbones, and slowly beginning to follow down along the jawline. Little taps. Coming on to the chin as well, a few taps here, then moving onto the top of the lip, side to side, finishing up your last couple taps, and we're going to move along to some swipes along the nasal passageway. So plugging your right nostril with your left 2 peace fingers, you're going to turn your head slightly to the left, and taking your right 2 fingers, you're going to swipe from your nose along your cheekbone, down the jawline, and into the neck. Doing that about 6 to 8 times. Remembering to breathe. This is really helping to clear out any congestion that might be building up. And once you've completed that side, we're just going to switch sides. So plugging your left nostril this time, using your opposite hand to swipe along the side of your face and down your neck. Taking full, deep rounds of breath as you do so. And moving along, we're going to trace from the back of the ear down along the jaw and the neck. So swiping here, using the tips of your fingers to slowly graze down. We're following the lymphatic lines, so helping to promote drainage from the top down. And from here, just begin to gently tug on both of your ears. So starting from the top of the ear and slowly working your way down, like a little massage, just lightly pulling, being gentle on your cartilage here, moving down into your earlobe, just tugging slightly and opening up your ears. This can feel really nice. And we'll continue those swipes down the neck, so just tilting your chin up and taking all your fingers and gently swiping down along the neck into the collarbone. Doing that a few times, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And making our way down, we're going to bring back in those little taps, so following right under the collarbone, tapping on the sternum, the chest, moving from left to right. This is sending signals to our parasympathetic system, letting it know that all is safe. It can be a really nice self-regulating technique that you can do at any time, anywhere. We'll turn those taps now into swipes, just a few following the collarbone. So moving along, we're going to swipe underneath the underarm. We have a lot of lymph nodes here. So just swiping about 6 to 8 times, helping to stimulate and promote drainage here as well. When you're ready, switching sides, reminding you to take full deep breaths. Moving down now onto the top of the abdomen, onto the belly, just tapping here a few times, and then beginning to swipe from the top down. We're following again the lymphatic lines of the body. Coming now along the lower abdomen muscles, along that groove, sometimes called the Adonis belt, just rubbing up and down here, stimulating a little massage in this V-shaped area. And continuing to move into an abdominal massage. So we're going to place both of our palms flat onto our belly and just begin to move slowly in a circular motion. So applying a little bit of pressure here. We're helping to stimulate blood circulation here. This can aid and help with our digestive system if we have any bloating or cramps going on. It can also relieve constipation or just any general tension that might be held in the abdominal area. If you haven't yet, then begin to switch directions. Just breathing into this movement. Again, just applying a little bit of pressure, whatever is comfortable for you. As you complete one final circle, just bring both of your hands over top of your belly and just breathe into the palms of your hand. Fill your belly up, feel it expand, and then feel it deflate. Twice more, breathing deeply and fully. Maybe heavy sigh on your exhale. When you're ready, just moving on and bringing your hands on top of your thighs and just swiping downwards, like you're swiping away any unwanted negative energy that is built up in the body. Then beginning to gently tap one more time on top of the legs, following down, coming onto your shins, onto the tops of the feet, and then bringing it back up again, a couple times like that, just following down your legs with gentle taps. As you bring it back up, maybe coming behind your legs, and then coming onto your glutes, a little bit on the lower back. Completing one more round, moving up and down, and then find yourself in stillness. Take another deep breath in and let it out. We're going to make our way now onto our feet, so standing up. Do a nice big circle with the shoulders up towards the ears and back, shining your palms forward, finding your footing here and feeling what it's like to now have your body vertical. We're going to now begin to bring some movement into the body, so slowly starting to bend your knees and create some buoyancy in the body. So much that you begin to bounce, begin to lift your heels up off of the earth. Your shoulders start to get loose and heavy. And this movement begins to grow, begins to get bigger. You begin to jump, you begin to shake, begin to allow for any stuck, stagnant energy to move through the body. Just let yourself go for it. Let these movements get bigger. Let yourself express and release. Don't forget to breathe here, maybe sighing with every exhale. Feeling these movements warm you up, your heartbeat pumping blood through your body. Don't worry about what you look like here. Just let yourself tap into the sensation. Let your hair fall down. Let things be loose. Shake out the wrists, shake out the hands. And slowly beginning to wind things down, slowing down your movements one step at a time until you're just coming into a little sway or a little pulse, and then finding your way into stillness, keeping your palms opened up, feeling any vibrations or any energy that's shifting or moving there. Then bringing your hands into two fists, and we're going to quickly begin to open and close our hands, pointing your fingertips. So let this movement be quick. Allow for heat to build in the knuckles and the fingers and the wrists. Just taking a few moments here to really work the hands and the fingers, the extremities. Just 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hands now down beside you. A few more of those full, intentional, and conscious rounds of breath deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And from here, we're just going to begin to move the body one more time. So this time swaying side to side, letting your arms swing in either direction, bending into one knee at a time. Just try to be a wet noodle here. Try to be loose. Just let your arms flail around. And just like before, these movements are going to gradually begin to get bigger and bigger. Allow for yourself to really bend into each knee, into your elbows, and just swing side to side. Feel the stretch, the opening that you might be creating through your lateral lines and through the spinal column here. Just try to have fun with it again and just be playful here and loose. And just as gradual as your movements begin, you can start to slow things down. Just winding things in until your arms are just hanging on either side, coming back to stillness, feeling what's maybe shifted for you, and breathing. Bringing your palms together now, our final movement, we're going to rub our hands vigorously together, creating some heat, creating some friction, and some more energy. Commit yourself to these last few seconds, rubbing your hands like you're trying to start a fire. And then go ahead and place one hand over your heart center and the other hand over your belly. Just feeling the heat that you've created transferring through your palms and into your body. Breathing here, and again noticing any shifts, any changes in energy that this practice has created for you, that you have created for yourself. Maybe you're feeling a little more open, a little more spacious, a little more clear. So send some love to yourself for taking this time for you. And I thank you for joining me here today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.